Hey there folks, back here for Real Features, one of the very few new reviews for Season 10, and we're kicking things off today with The Shape of Water, which is set during the Cold War in 1963 with a mute woman, played by Sally Hawkins, having a love affair with a creature from the Black Lagoon type of creature. Try saying that 3 times fast. Considering this is done from Del Toro, who was the guy who gave us the Labyrinth of Dr. Parnassus and the first 2 Hellboy movies, this should be intriguing. Plus, it's nice to have something different once in a while. In about 2 hours, you will know my exact opinion. Until then, MJ out. Well, one showing later, where to start? The writing, it's very tender, it's very sweet. It's a very unusual love story, but Del Toro's known for doing things a little bit differently to other people with regards to writing and directing and the general direction that a story will go, so kudos on that one. Love Sally Hawkins as Eliza. She puts in a very sincere, sweet and honest performance. Richard Jenkins, to me he's the one that steals the show as his character. He's just got a lot of moxie, charisma, he's very affable, very likable, and you know, his narration, it really adds a lot of depth to the way the story's going. Michael Shannon turns another good performance as the token arrogant douchebag that he's so well known for, but considering this guy played Zod in Man of Steel, then you know he's got that penchant for playing these characters that you just love to hate. Although with Zod you could argue you have a little bit of sympathy because he's trying to protect the Kryptonian bloodlines, but you don't appreciate the way he does things. But you know, acting, I couldn't find one single performance that was bad. Soundtrack, you know, considering that you got the timeless classic of You'll Never Know How Much I Love You by Renee Fleming, that really adds a lot of authenticity to the era that this movie is set in. The score is just beautiful, particularly these scenes where Sally and Doug Jones, who's just being credited as the Amphibian Man, it really helps make the scenes a lot more sweet and sincere. And because this is a spoiler-free review, that's all you're going to get with regards to that. Visual and CG, visual and special effects. You know, considering this was done on a budget, to my understanding, Del Toro knocked this out in spades, and I think he just spent his budget accordingly, just to get the right effect he was looking for. Ultimately, guys, can I recommend The Shape of Water? You're absolutely damn right. If you're someone that likes something a little bit different and you're open to the eye and you're open-minded to actually try and watch a movie like this, then by all means go ahead. But if you're closed-minded and you're not really open to something new, then avoid it. But ultimately, I'm going to give it a must. You must go watch this because it's something different, and who knows, you might even enjoy it. This is the second of a double bill from Real Features today, and as you can see by the title below, Black Panther. This will be interesting to see what they can do with a big live-action feature for the character, considering his only live-action feature to this day is having an appearance in Captain America Civil War. Considering this will be the Black Panther's first feature movie, with him as the feature role, because as his only role up until now was featuring in Captain America Civil War on the right of the pro-registration of Tony Stark. So be interesting to see how Chadwick Boseman does with this role, and there's such an array of talent in this movie. It's going to be good, you know it. Anyway, in 2 hours you will know my opinion about Black Panther. MJ out. Well folks, that was Black Panther. The story was interesting. Pace really kept up at a rate whereby even when there's no action or visual effect shots, the momentum is constantly moving. Cast turned in a great performance, especially Chadwick Boseman as the titular character. Michael B. Jordan killed it. Guy with a real axe to grind and what have you. Angela Bassett I was surprised to see in this movie, and she's always stellar, always amazing. The score is absolutely amazing, absolutely beautiful. Visual effects is ILM, so you know you're getting your money's worth and then some. I can't really say anything bad about this movie because there's nothing to really say bad about it. Obviously I'll go more into detail in the spoiler review, which will be a link in the description. But like I say, writing's decent, score is amazing, cast are great. Not really more I can go into other than a must. That's all that needs to be said. Until then, this is MJ Knight signing off from Real Features, Cabot Circus, Bristol.